Assalamualaikum bari Gambian kolu. Assalamualaikum mol mel yalon ko wala mina jibero kala nyaata do mandeng. Ani momo yalon ko ale wala mabe no sain temple na tarajang ka kacha na Gambia banko la kola comme ale akalam do nyamen watini wati ka nyow tek watini wati kanan ka nyow hakilo blendi na banko tanyala na banko nyanta ka sila jumaleta na banko nyanta ka sila jumala bula kan na banko kol jibe kol me yalon ko to nyabe wolleto ke kacha ka nyow sawra nyoya munto na banko la ko banko juma Gambia banko la ko because this is very important nyum kumata ba pour Gambia banko la ko kacha dol Gambia banko dingul na banko je abe tembo men to pour kacha wayatina sokura nyama ngon sena ka kacha ko do la melialon ko banko dingul ye kalamuta ko do melialon ko banko dingul me kalamuta. These are key important things. Ndalla miro do ko nyantala ki kacha Gambia dingul President Barrow any the cabinet o mood President Barrow any the loud mouth vice president a vice president may alonko and no be daring a vice president may alonko may la very soon abe findila ka jabiro ke dibitoli diam men ke kam very lousy vice president. But it's a vice president Mayor Lonko. I diamo no, but he cannot act. Because some people will say, Dolba Foloko, hamo balale, purka jago kole put in the right position. But because Melekata is not the president, at the call nyun sambara no, I left a kole kenyame. But Gambian call bali nyun kala. Muntumalam Gambia dimo ba jelako, call mantra taka nganyama, or to resign to set an example in the world. Gambia dimo, Mayor Lonko, yes, Tonyalem, Bedomoro Kekane, yes, Tonyalem. I have all opportunities in this place, but things are not going in the right way, so I am resigning as a minister, or I am resigning in any position. This is one of the characters also, I think, Gambia dimo nyantala ka put into our characters. Put into our life. The white people or the other peoples from any other countries, Melia Lonko, near Tumi, Melia Lonko, near Jacob Masakundal Montakanku, Eka Masakundal Bula, a Memphis and Toliti, and Kamenkaran Kitabo, Ekawala Karan Kitabo. If they are economists, the economy soul Kamenkaran, the new principles of economy, if they are accountants, the new principles of accountants, the university syllabus, and the universities, if it is about law, why, if those people can resign? Why they are not seeing this go? The country is not moving. If the country is not moving and we want the country to move, to face the right direction, and the country is not facing the right direction, why Nafindi to be bold enough? Yes, we want to make sure Nyumbanko is in the right direction, but we cannot do it and we are going to resign. When are we going to have such kind of things in our life? Muntumale mtolu fanambe parela kajeko tonya mtolu niaje yenta dokola Gambian kole jiko seton toye pour kajeko na nyim banko doku pour kajeko nyim banko fana yeke comme banko dole be nyamen dunia kono muntumale Gambia dingo hamo sodla muntumale Gambia dingo miro sodla sono mo kono muntumale Gambia dingo ba jeleko things are not going right and he is going to resign from a position Mayor Lonko is having millions from there. When is this going to happen? Let us ask ourselves. Gambia I am talking to my fellow comrades. I am talking to my fellow citizens of this country. Banku dowul mel bejim banku ko ngadiama tolle atol mel ya lonko albe do ko la masakunda kono atol mel ya lonko al kafoko. We are not responsible. Yes, you are responsible. Minatin tokoite, you are responsible, because if you know ko where you are working, things are not going right. Finti yafo ni finti na yafo ni yebay finti yadiamo minat na yebay Ibrahima Damfa. Where is Ibrahima Damfa, the whistleblower at the Banjul International Airport? Where is Ibrahima Damfa? Where are those people Malongo? They just come ye bold enough sector Kajako, they resign from governments. Where is the former Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kinte? The former Inspector General of Police, kapin time me ya lonko aya je ko memoral ni policemen na kule fela kete jam me ya lonko pour to ya sabatu no ko kono ndanya ndaka do ko bulale man with integrity alata alala ay do ko bula palaso fintita ay palaso ta abalari alala ale palasi fintinda me ya lonko wala ay palaso membula mo fele me ya lonko ay la man ya soto alala nko muntu wala gambe dingul to bebe ñu soklan sondo mo kon muntu wala gambe dingu bebe ñu miro soto la sondo mo kon kaje ko our destiny lies with God. Nto la fanko be alala bulu ni ala ko membe kala jongo jonna wala be kala mundu mo gambe dingo be nyilla no sotla mundu mo gambe dingo be lala fanna ko atase fen kenole mundu mo gambe dingo be lala fanna ko. Yes, if he is given the freedom to do things right, he is going to do it. Mundu mo gambe dingo be lala fanna. When are you going to believe in ourselves? Mina mundu mo tolbe lala fongola mundu mo lala fongola, because banku do membe do meya lonko your responsibility diala or responsibility me ya diala, he cannot deliver in that responsibility ni ataro banku de woni malla fongola. You must trust yourself before you will trust others. Ebe la le fongola janni be la modol, ebe la le fongola janni be la modol. And this brings me back to the topic. Kajako, Gambia, are we ready? I am talking to my fellow Gambians. Are we ready? Me parallel naba Gambia dingolo. Ntol parallel naba. No, we are not ready. No, ntol monta parallel. Why are we not ready? Let's just ask ourselves. Why are we not ready? Minati ntol man pare. Vice President Badar Diouf. Ifintide diamuta. Ego Gambia batata. Ego Gambia be like a coma. Ego Gambia economy is poor. Ego Gambia foreign policy is poor. Gambia doesn't have a win-win foreign policy. Dumale have Badara Diouf. Gambian kolu alkali la moy. Gambian kolu alkana kumo tambindi alkanyinala. Badara Diouf la fojang. Ako Gambia mang foreign policy soto. A foreign policy me alonko is a win-win situation. Ako is a high time. Ako is a high time. For Gambia, we have a win-win foreign policy. We have a win-win diplomacy. But are we benefiting from that? From the time Badara Yalo's speech, are we ready, Gambians? Coming to my Vice President of Finti, I would diamolke. Gambia mun na fala soto. Gambia mun change the soto kono bani Gambian kolu. I am talking to you people. Kadiama tolle. Atol banku din kendol. Kadiama tolle. Atol bele alonko alenga ni soto purka jeko. Gambia ta to the right direction. We have to take actions, because actions is the only thing me alonko wala sinyum banko samano to the right direction. Albe amoyle Badara Diouf adiamuta atala ñu kuma kanfo but Gambia ko lo mbal ñu lanko President Barrow traveled to the UN from the Gambia government, from different departments. The number of people, they have gone to this UN, and the number of people who are preparing to go to this UN from the Gambia government. Moment nankamo parade kata UN. Moment nankamo they are already in UN from the Gambia. It's uncountable. It's uncountable. Why? And the Gambian call we are crying ko Gambia manko do soto. Dol Gambian call we are crying ko na food. Domoro men kake abe kolyarne. Dol Gambian call ko batabe keri na banko kam. Dol Gambian call ko dunya ye makoy tumula me alon ko we are suffering. Are we really suffering? Are we really suffering? I'm talking to the Gambian people. Go. Tonyala bantolbe batari na Gambian call nka diama tolle. My fellow Gambian people, are we suffering? Are we suffering? A country's Melialongo, their economy is better than our economy. How many people will Labutela Bangkok to go and attend the so-called UN summit? A summit Melialongo, when our presidents are talking, you will not see anybody sitting in the world. Some of the presidents will not even want to listen to him because they know our president have nothing to say but just blinds, just to come and explain to them stories. And some cannot even understand what he is even saying. The president is traveling, he travels with a lot of Gambian people. And part of his delegation, there are people, we cannot say what is their role in that place. And we are saying that the Gambian call control the travel. Ebe tilo men keleje na do yata wolam lokum kilindi tilo wora wala lolum momo be delegation there is nobody member of delegation gonna me along is paid less than 200 pounds every day. I'm not talking about dollars, I am saying 200 pounds motiji momentary kono delegation men tata dolo ko seta mo tannaniti dolo ko tannani lulu dolo ko tannani lulu whatever number sekemendi go Gambian call, are we ready? Namasa kunna be bolajan president wa yimleke ye flight all higher all the way from Qatar. Who is the ambassador in Qatar? A friend of the president. Who is the person me alongo wele o private get on inta can negotiate. Who is the lobbyist? Jumalea lobby. Who is the lobby? Who is the broker? The Gambian embassy in Qatar might be the brokers. Who is the very individual me alongo? He is the key broker to Kajako, that private airline me alongo. Iba booked all the way from Qatar to come to the Gambia. Ka President Barrow sama UN kasi kabatu. How many days the president is going to spend in the UN? That private jet is going to stand there waiting for our president. Abelola is going to pay parking. Abe parking Jola. Nothing less than 7 days. The president and his delegation left this country on Sunday. And they said that the president is going to address UN on Thursday. This means anytime they will be back to this country, it's not going to be nothing less than Monday or Sunday again. 1 week. Locum killing. Abetala Loren, President Barrow Batu, I'll speak in the UN, and I am back to the country, back to the Gambia. A private jet. Gambia, are we ready? Why are we complaining now? When our government, a government may alonko, is saying that the government is a government may alonko, at a kodo kafuna no, puluka essential data la, a government may alonko. Badulu, they are crying today. They are not given the chance to look for any loan. Masakunda me alonko, ikoe man chance soto, puluka nyini roke. Gambe ko alila monede. Go, Barrow Masakunda le severoko ko. Isain ila mansa kunna da julo tala no ko nga julo ila mansa kunna da julo tala no ko nga fente because minakata Barrow mansa kunna e julo men nan kamota from dunia bulu iko sain be tembo men ko ita julo tala no ko tanke o mansa kunna is the mansa kunna me along is spend it extravagantly Gambian call Batara ya spending ibola ke kam to Gambian kola na fulo kunami kan nam jaola Gambia dungul kam Gambia dungul ba badaring dongro ko lan Gambia dungul ba e ko di man ko do so no ka essensoma pour ka jago Gambia dungul tan na sonia ka jago Gambia dungul balu sonia ka jago Gambia la marchandise sonia karoni essenso da talata nan gasoro da talata abe marsandiso da talale kato marsandiso nyina tani nanying o fanan da katara marsandiso le price to le. Gambian people, are we ready? Is our government ready for national development? Is our government ready kajako ka Gambia dewulta ke da handi ni masa kunda be parel le ba famanta parel wala. My fellow Gambian, I am talking to you people. Gambian Kolu Kadiama Tolle, are we ready? President Barrow Botejang, our Vice President Abe Kumbokang, Ago Gambia doesn't have any win-win policy. Go, President Barrow, no delegation of member will do that UN. Mr. Vice President, I am talking to you. President Maloney Movembe Wulta. What are they going to do in the UN? What are they going to bring to the Gambian people? If a million someone in Gambia from the UN headquarters. How many years Gambia have been in the UN? What have we benefited from the UN house? What have we benefited from the UN house? Gambia benefited from the UN house. President Barrow will level a pay local. Gambia will be a jewel, nothing less than 200 pounds. I mean, Gambia, I finished someone in Gambia, 5 minutes in Gambia. Mr. Vice President, I am talking to you. That lousy Vice President, Badar Juf, I am talking to you. Are we ready? Are we ready? Is our Vice President ready? Is our Vice President trustworthy? Galeko, Ali Dahaki celebrate. When you celebrate them, this means you are calling them, you are celebrating them as thieves. I want the president to be like, but the president doesn't want to be. Why can't you resign? And the person maybe the position of the if the president doesn't want to deliver, if the president doesn't want to do the right thing, I am also going to resign. When are we going to have such kind of thinkings in our brain? When are we going to have love for the country? When are you going to sympathize the people living in this country? A country we are struggling with health. A country people are frauding us every day. The digital birth certificate is another fraud. Our so-called CSOs are quiet. Wala tinanko, o CSO nafikol ibe ndaleyafunte. Albe nafiki ndaleyafu. CSO albe nafiki. Dalmanke nafiki. Kodo dauda albe woldo. Albe tamana dula albe albe wuliya folela almo nafikol leti almo Gambia bankoje atol demo mo leti. Those CSOs media mokatolle. Those so-called civil society members, you are all crooks. You are all crooks. You are only playing with the minds of the Gambian people. But you are not real activists. We see how real activists in the other part of the world are acting. We see how activists in even Senegal here are acting. We have seen how activists in Rwanda are acting. We have seen how activists in Mozambique are acting. But is our activists acting like that? They are all munafiks. They have no heart for this country, but for their own pocket. Because they just want their names up so that they can be called on conferences all over the world. To be receiving podium. They only want their names to be out so that they can be recommended by international communities so that they can hire them for jobs. But they are not activists. But they are munafiks. I said it. Gambia activism. Mampare and Nuta Parela. Imam Parela because they don't want to take any hit. Imam Lafka Tonyata, Imam Lafka Koliata, they only want to just be sitting to get names, they just want to get international recognition so that Ibajilo, Ye Kumandi, Ibe invite a workshop in America, Ibe invite a workshop in the UN, Ibe invite a workshop in the EU, their names will be there. They only want to make record for themselves, but not for the Gambian people. Have you seen any of these so-called activists now? Recently, who is ready Kaja Mbagambo, Nimbanko Bondimasi Bokon? I said it and I will repeat it again. They don't have love for the country. You will not see any of these activists in any protest. We want to hold the government accountable. They are only there to make so-called noise. When a lot of Gambian people will never answer to them. I said it. Because we are ready. We want to hold the government accountable. Gambel activisol, ibe munafikol, nteleyako, ibe nafiki. They only want their names out They only want to be recognized by the international world. I say it. But they have no love for the country, and they never want to come out physically to confront this corrupt government, because they themselves are corrupt, intellectually corrupt. They themselves are intellectually corrupt. If they are intellectually corrupt, how can they fight for us? We the poor, we the powerless people. Your name is out there. Because of us, you are being recognized to attend workshops in the international communities. Workshops we will not even realize that you have attended those workshops if occasions or if events have not occurred. They are activists. What kind of activists are they? They are not activists, but they are there for themselves. Bobbing wine. Why is bobbing wine? When we are talking about them, let's talk about our members of the parliament. Our members of the parliament are rubber stamp members of parliament. You can listen to their deliberation today at the National Assembly. Few of them are people who have love for the country, but many of them are there for their own personal pockets. Are we ready to move this country? Are we ready to move this country? Are we ready to speak the truth? The parliament Gambia deserve better. When are we going to feel that control? We deserve better. When are we going to feel, yes, we have to be ready, tighten our belt to see that the people who are representing us in our offices are doing the right thing. When are we going to be ready for that? Muntumalan tolba parela kan tawsidi kan the belt tawsidi fuare dungol do naka finti kan masakunda hold accountable molmela ngo sembo tela kodi table fen table wala ka finti kan masakunda be do right. All these people talking, you will never see them part of any protest, but they will be the people Melialongo. If there is international conference in Addis Ababa, they will be there. If there is an international conference in the UN, they will be there. International conference in the EU, they will be there. Are they ready for the development of this country? No, they are ready for the development of their own self and their families, their children. And that takes me back to President Barrow. President Barrow. First time in the history of the world, first time in the history of the Gambia, President traveled without his personal aid. Without his personal aid and without his personal PPP officer. President Barrow Tamata, Gambian Cole. Galeko, Ndolbe Diamond, Ntola Kungul Waratalti. Membe Kering Koki Barrow Futa Male. President Barrow, Ila Bodigaro, Sanji Lulu, Ina Betamala, Ina Dunya Betama. Mamadou Lamine Camara, the Senegalese commander, member office of the president. President Barrow, at this time, il a personal aid, Yaya Drame, il Menkata, Dunia Bekono, Yaya Drame. Why you have not gone with him this time to the UN? Minatine, il a personal aid, Yaya Drame, Ina Mantanyola, il a personal PPO, me ano go inakata Dunia Dula Beto. Well, anyone in this last 5 years, why you have not gone with them to the UN? The world is looking at you, Mr. President. The world is recording every details about you, Mr. President. Why are they not giving visa? Il a personal aid. Binatine visa dealer, Mr. President. Captain Camara, Major Camara, ekomokla keba me along ko wala be sirinjam mine atinna American government man visa diala president wala ala PPO, personal protection officer, the president of the Gambia, his own personal protection officer, the president. Why the president have not traveled with him to the UN? Why the president have not traveled with his personal aide Yaya Drame menkala bago mutabulu? You will see another person with him. None of those people were granted visa, but that doesn't stop the president not to travel to the UN with his big delegation. President Barrow, if I'm going to kasi yung 𝒂𝒄𝒏, minati ne man visa de yung mol. Why? Why they were not given the visa? Minati ne man visa di la. Mayat na American government man visa di. Major Camara, the Senegalese commander Menke Kanta. Ani menke la bako muta. Colonel Yaya Drame. Mina tinna American government man visa dealer for them to go with you. Alwale Gambia Gambia. Galia ko dunya be lolanye. Wallahi, the so-called activists will not stand for us, but world will stand for us. We the poor, we the powerless people. Dolmeli alongo sembe tenda ngo no so-called activists te lolanye but dunya be lolan fe. Through the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Toyabe sabal nim President Barrow tema through the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As far as Gambian people are suffering and the president is not ready to get us away from subversion. Tumalabe President Barrow man pare pour que Gambian call bondi batakono. Tumalabe President Barrow man balavaso Gambian call abe Gambian call na fulo kasara kam. I had they rented that private jet $38 million $38 million $38 million private jet. From here to USA, from USA back to the Gambia, 38 million. 38 million. Million tansaba anisay. Ka private ghetto ola wala. Inim bojo melia lonko. Nafate la UN. They are not going to deliver anything in the UN. Itakola banko batarinde. Itakola banko is on the sufferation. There is flooding in your country. People are dying in your country. There is no proper medication in your hospitals. You will be like some UN with the taxpayers' money, and some of your other people will let information on the follow. Will let information on the follow. But God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there. If you people think Gambians are sleeping. If you people think our forefathers, our fathers, our brothers who are praying for us, ila dua mantara jabila kefan nenele nyam banko dua jabi banko le nyam banko ti momo ya mino ni be nyam banko kuna minale. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to stand for us, we the poor people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to stand for us, we the poor people, without making billahi wallahi summa wallahi ala be lola Gambia dongole ala be loya moye me ya lonko ya ala badu ala be lola moye me ya lonko abe ala dani kan ando alata ala la sembola lata ala la sembola na lonko banko be tembo men kono album kunami kanne. How many ministers as we are speaking on right now in the UN? How much Gambia kodo lulu kejo jela the minimum kejo men na wolamu Gambia kodo minimum molme be nothing less than $12,500. $12,500, 200 pounds minimum. Senior officers from the permanent secretary upward 300 pounds, nothing less than 18 to 20,000 Gambian dollars. Lulu be jul mo be joka wala. Ila jolo mambensi, ila travel alwanso kawalesi. And the president is happy to see all those delegations with him. The president is happy to see all those group of people traveling with him. When this country, when we are suffering in our country, when there is no proper security in our country, when our police officers are without vehicles, when our police officers are without vehicle, when our military are without vehicle, when our security personnel are struggling to go to work. Nabankola Tankara Bunda Mol struggle kang, and the president is happy to travel with a lot of people all the way from Gambia to the US. And we are saying to go, that lousy vice president is saying yes, there is corruption in this country. When he himself is seeing plain corruptions in this country, when that lousy vice president is saying that Gambia doesn't have a very good foreign policy, win-win foreign policy, what have we done from the time he was appointed as the vice president up to now? What have he done? I mean, like a Gambian call. I mean, a change in what he have said before. Because if you say Gambia doesn't have a win-win foreign policy, now for 6 months, over 4 months, what have you brought to us? What have you brought to us? Yes, Vice President is ready. What he have said, I mean for. We have to be ready. Nilata Bankoy move. And we have to listen to each other. And we have to have a love for our country. And the love for our country, this is why we use our time to come and talk every time. But Mr. President, your Vice President is talking about international relationship. But we are losing. We are losing a lot in our international relationship. Because why? The President is not appointing the competent people in the international community. The know-how, the love for the country, the zeal to lobby proper things for the Gambian people. Did they know the know-how? Are they ready? Can they properly deliver it? Instruction, Megambi Benjamin Caramel. For the Gambia or home. Our members of the parliament, so disappointingly, not this parliament, member Gambia Bondula. Not the parliament we have. Not a parliament Mayor Lonko. It's led by a dictator. Not a parliament Mayor Lonko. The people who are there are people who were working with a dictator. Not that parliament. Not a parliament Mayor, not a parliament Mayor Lonko. The people there only believe in their godfathers. Not that parliament. And in fact, I mean, some of the parliamentarians are saying, yes, we plan to boycott the SONA. When the president will not out of the parliament. Yes. But in fact, you should not even allow the president to give speech. A president who has been giving speech for 5 years without no delivery, without a single delivery. President Omeya Alongo, Sanji Lulu, I bet Diamola before you people. Sanji Lulu. I meant Bay for Fentija, I meant. President Omeya Alongo, people are suffering. Bankudol Batarum Kualimento, he never come to the parliament to address those things. Should we allow that kind of president to come and address you people? Should we allow that president to come and address the nation? On his own personal interest. A president Mayalong, you know very well, is traveling to the UN when you will be discussing about his speech. He is not going to be there. You allow him to come and give his speech. Algaboko, we have an agreement. Kajoko ni people call na reje, your noise make, you block us in the chambers. That will be the time when we the minorities will leave the parliament. But first of all, you should not allow the president to deliver his speech. You people should set a history, and the world will listen to you people. The world will recommend you people, and the Gambian people are going to clap for you people. Gambian calls you Bulo Kosalie, Gambian calls you support because Melekata, you stand for the Gambian people. Allah the Gambia Dole. Kajako, Mr. President, the separation of people are going through. We want you to address those things before you will come to the parliament to give us a free speech. General President Barrow and our parliament no kona kadiam. Allah lo noko. Abe diamo dorom the following days. Abe bulola pleno la America. Why should you even allow him to deliver his speeches? Almanya Nasana, President Barrow diamo even in that house. The moment another the speaker talk. Coming the moment the time the speaker give him the floor, he should write a point of order or point of observation. Maybe point of observation. Maybe if you raise point of observation, the speaker might say, I'm not going to give you time to observe. But you can say point of order. If there is no clause, and I believe there must be a clause it talks about anything before the house should be true. It should be the truth. I believe that point must be part of the point of orders. If more even amendment for the tonality, but nothing but the truth. You can use those point of orders or maybe those point of observations and stop the president not to deliver any speech in the parliament. And you can do it. You have the power, you can do it. You have the number, you can do it. Today, the minority caucus today in the House of Parliament in the Gambia, they have the power to stop the president not to deliver a speech. If they have love for the country, if they respect the people who have voted for them in the office. But we have a weak minority. With a weak minority leader. This year, even our own MPs, because this year we will not let we are tired, we are tired of talking, and now we have to take actions. This Gambia, this country is going through a lot of fraud. We are talking about airport fraud. We are talking about the Semlex fraud. Now we are talking about the so-called health insurance fraud. How many fraud? A fraud where the Gambia government is not earning anything from. A fraud may along go. The citizens of this country are the people suffering. Driving license fraud. All these things are things Gambian people are going through. Election fraud. Fraud. Anything in this country fraud. Are we ready as a country? Are we ready? Our that lousy vice president is he ready? Our that so-called Minister of Justice, are they ready? Our members of the parliament, are they ready? Look, I said Gambia, we are not ready because the executives are not ready, the judiciary is not ready, and the parliament, the legislatures are not ready. These are the three branches of government. The three branches of government are not ready. And the police are now the campaign team for the president. All. So Gambians, we will talk and we will inform you whatever we know. All whatever we know. And we know the list of people American embassy will reject. Not only the president's personal aid, not only the president's PPO, Captain Air and Major Camara, not only Major Camara, not only Lieutenant Yaya Drame, not only him there, even the delegation from the First Lady Formula Office, First Lady Formula Foundation, they rejected all of them. First Lady Formula family was part of the list. They were rejected by the American government. They were rejected. The information is in hand. Anyway, it's late now, but this is the little we have for you. And we will keep talking, inshallah. Alma alayhim maqay. Alma alaytuna sabatin. We are here doing our little best. Alhamdulillah. Because we don't want to take bribes. So the little we want to do is, the little business we're doing also, we love to have the support from our fellow comrades. iPhone, different kind of iPhones, different kind of telephones, Samsung's Android phones, Techno, iPhone, Itel, Samsung, many kind of telephones. So you just want to buy food or you just want to support our business. That's where so that we can have time to do our little investigations. So Momo Yalonko, you want to buy a phone, you can contact us anytime. 288-5588, 288-5588. Anything, somebody you are supporting us. The call Kelenyamin, the investigation of Kelenyamin, the cases of Kelenyamin, that really support us very well. Because that's the business we're doing. The business of quality, because of local quality. Wale atina ni ekam offer call le waran kam ko di le because we believe ko inshallah with the little business moment we have sustenance from there. Member the bribe from any person. Member nobody is gonna be out there to silence us with his money. So your support is highly needed. We are not telling you go Aliso Corolla, but go come and support us. Anytime you want to buy a phone, if you do not outrun, just call me. I will deliver the phone to your family members. The family can call me. They can come and pick the phone from you. If you want, you send us. Even if you want, you can do direct transfer. We pick it. The 11 telephone and our family with guarantee. With guarantee. Telephone siva with guarantee. Because we believe. Let them know all of you. Let them know all of you. Here katoke from a katoke. Because near katoke drum, Emma Edabino Tapala Yapon, and no more fanate, mote money no. So what I think now we're doing our little business, alhamdulillah. When the business no taken Mava Moen Sokodilla. Through that at least internet also no well. But the business, the moment your business is going, you better sustenance of internet all for them, telephone call for them. Well, on Facebook Live, it's not easy, yeah? Telephone all the but at least a business will make it, can recover from this. So your supports are highly needed so that we can talk more about our country. We can have time, we can have time to call kisi. And some of the information for you to have them, for most of them alone, you know. For most of them alone, you are comforting them. Yes. Information is money. Information is money. But we believe, we support to our business, inshallah. That will help us, inshallah, to look for more information and to be loyal to our work, to be loyal to whatever we're doing. Thanks for your time. Allah barakabati. Anal badi malam for Sonko aka Bayo Sonko Gambia. Allah barakabati. Dia mola ma koleanale. So ku dala fana. Na membe fo me alonko woni sawo membe alonko mo ken ngani yoti. Ngani mo metu wala nyindi ko kadiamu ko kuma fo me alonko wala be banko sambala nyato. Ko kuma fo me alonko wala be tonya sabatu na banko kam. Ko kuma fo me alonko dolla kayro be wala to. Bankol nyarata be woloto wodo na mun nganiyoti bari nang angania mantara na pur banko se dum mantoro kono damento angania mantara na barka tonya sabati di banko kam mol mi alon ko ma sembo sido ye niol sido mi alon ko ye sembo sido ye bala pasido sembe mole mi ma sembo sido ina mun nganiyoti alma tonya sabatila alma ko mo ni janna na gambe banko kam almam kala nyola moylati assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa ta'ala wa barakatuh. And don't forget to call or don't forget to text 288-5588, 288-5588 if you want to support our business by ordering mobile phones from us, all kind of iPhones, all kind of Samsungs, all kind of iTels, all kind of Technos. The moment you call us, inshallah, we discuss it. We send you the pictures and your people can come and choose for their own. Kids tablet, tablet, all these things are here. Original chargers, original protectors, original iPhones, and thanks to some other people, can call the business of the number, they are really patronizing us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Saluto.